Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Alright folks, grab your helmet, say a prayer to the Just Bleed God, and prep your soul for a wild one. Because this next fight might be chaos, or it might be two dudes taking turns disappointing us. It's Jimmy the Brute Crute versus Marcin Prachnio. The rare matchup where I'd feel safer putting my money on the referee than either of the fighters. Let's get into it. Jimmy the Brute Crute coming in as a minus 280 favorite with a record of 12-4. Jimmy Crute is a living reminder that power solves problems, until it doesn't. At his best, the man looks like the Terminator with a BJJ black belt. He's aggressive, he walks guys down like a Roomba with a grudge, and if he gets on top of you, you're in a Kimura trap faster than you can say Aussie double leg. He averages nearly 4 takedowns per 15 minutes at a 52% clip, which is solid. Add in a striking accuracy of 53%, and Crute definitely brings some heat. His hands are heavy, his grappling is nasty, and he's not afraid to brawl. But, and oh boy, it's a big but, Crute has become a bit of an enigma. His career's been interrupted by injuries, and after getting beat up by Alonzo Menefield twice in a row, he said BRB and took a mental health break. Now he's back and swearing he's found peace, purpose, and probably a better jab. Here's the problem, Crute's pressure is great, but it's also kind of reckless. He'll bite down on the mouthpiece and swing like he's trying to knock out his demons. And when that doesn't work, he can get countered, a lot. His last few outings looked like a guy who knew what he should do, and then immediately did the opposite out of spite. I want to trust him, I do. But every time I pick him, he ends up shooting takedowns from across the cage like he's late for a wrestling class he forgot to sign up for. So yeah, the tools are there, but so is the panic button. Marcin Prachnio coming in as a plus 240 underdog with a record of 17-8. Now let's talk about Marcin Prachnio. Polish karate machine, master of weird kicks, and proud inventor of hey, maybe this spinning thing lands. This guy grew up on Kyokushin karate, so naturally he fights like he's still trying to win points. He's got 11 knockout wins, switches stances constantly, and throws a lot of kicks, from standard leg choppers to wild spinning heel kicks that make you question physics. He's awkward in the best way, just enough to throw your timing off, not quite enough to get banned from the dojo. The good? He manages distance well, mixes targets, and has surprising pop in his strikes. He's not some one-dimensional point fighter. When he finds his rhythm, he can rack up damage fast and even finish guys who try to trade with him. The bad? Oh boy, the grappling. Marcin defends takedowns at around 53%, which is like saying your umbrella works half the time. The man has been dumped on the mat by lesser grapplers than Jimmy Crute. If this hits the ground, it might look like that scene in a kung fu movie where the karate guy ends up fighting the jujitsu guy, and we all know how that one ends. He's also been knocked out a few times, and when he loses, it usually looks bad. But lately, he's been managing distance better and mixing things up. So if Crute comes in sloppy, Marcin absolutely has the tools to make him pay. So, who wins? This is one of those fights where it all comes down to who makes fewer mistakes. Crute is the better grappler, and if he leans on his takedowns early, he could absolutely maul Prachnio. Once he's on top, it's only a matter of time before the arms start getting twisted like a Rubik's Cube. But if Crute comes out swinging wild and eats a few body kicks or a sneaky spinning heel kick, we've seen that story before, and it doesn't end with his hand raised. Prachnio's whole win condition is about staying upright. He's got to use movement, switch stances, to mess up Crute's entries and pick at him with kicks until either Crute gasses or makes a big mistake. And if he gets cooking, he could absolutely land something flashy. But here's the real truth. I don't trust either of them, not fully. This fight feels like trying to guess who's going to spill their drink first at a wedding reception. I want to say Crute. I should say Crute. But I've been burned before and this feels like another setup. Official pick, Marcin Prachnio. Yup, I'm going with the chaos. I'm taking Marcin. I think he manages the range, stuffs just enough takedowns, and frustrates Jimmy into a mistake. Maybe even lands something nasty. This is a low confidence pick, and if I could legally bet on the referee to win by DQ or walkout, I'd do it with medium confidence. But as it stands, give me Prachnio by frustration-fueled decision, or maybe a spinning wheel kick to the dome if the MMA gods are feeling dramatic. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.